Now obviously this car has a few quirks from the factory, but let's fade ahead 15 years into the future. Let's see where the story ends. Y'all know who I am and you know what I do. Today, I'm going to be looking at that pile of shit I was dumb enough to finance when I was in my 30s. The 6th Gen Camaro. It was Chevy's attempt to revive the brand after that fat bastard of a 5th Gen damn near bankrupted them. Let's take a look. It came with the 6.2 liter LT1 V8 pumping out 455 horsepower. Yeah. Now this was a good engine for the time, but it had one fatal flaw. It was direct injected, so carbon built up on the valves. Now for the uninitiated, a typical EFI system mixes gas and air together and then pumps it into the combustion chamber. This kept the valves cool and clean. With direct injection, that don't happen. So all the oil that gets recycled into the engine builds up on the valves, it causes them to burn and it causes cracked pistons. And GM tried to fix this with a catch can, but it was laughable at best. The transmission options you had were either the 8-speed automatic or the TR6060 6-speed manual transmission. Yeah, that's right, you little bastards. Cars in the olden days had transmissions that you actually shifted yourself. Now the 8-speed was a good transmission. It was faster than the 6-speed, but gears gave out around 150,000 miles and they were a monster pain in the ass to rebuild. The TR6060 on the other hand was a damn good transmission, but it did suffer from synchro issues, so watch out for popping and grinding on 3rd, 5th, and reverse. Now we're moving on to the interior. It has digital display, Bluetooth, OnStar, backup camera, multiple driving modes, power seats, automatic windows, performance timers, dual mode exhaust, traction control, stability control, tire temperature monitors, G-force meters, shit you never even think about. And they all have one thing in common. They don't fucking work. You can't even replace the stereo since every fucking thing on the car is tied together. GM thought it was a good idea to use a glorified TV screen as your gauge cluster. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Not like there's important information in there. Just your volts, temperature, oil pressure, and gas gauge. Fucking assholes. So the padding in this here seat breaks down and exposes your delicate ass cheek to cold, hard steel. My poor butt gets bruised every week from getting into this bastard. Now the RF key fob on these cars was about as useful as a damn dog turd. Fucking thing didn't work half the time, so you see the ugly exposed key butt on the door. Forget about the damn cover. That sumbitch snapped off a long time ago. Now we've got to talk about the paint. It's horrible. This car's been garaged all of its life and it's still got more dimples than a sumo wrestler's ass. Now GM got sued over this, but I'm still waiting on my lousy $4 check from the class action settlement. That quarter panel, it's always dented. You can't see shit out of the back of this thing. And as I mentioned before, the backup camera don't fucking work. So yeah, all in all, the cars weren't terrible. The bang for the buck is just absolutely incredible. Just keep an eye out for all the classic GM dumb fuckery and you'll be alright.